Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read, keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation or into this co-creation. Welcome to everybody. I am getting the name Amelia. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to our day ones. Welcome to our new subscribers, and welcome to everybody in between. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful, my lovies, to be here to be the channel for you. We're gonna go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking the real MVPs. I want to honor and thank our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence. Something about solace, something about Solange. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. That's such a pretty name, Solange. Sol, the sun, and ange, an angel. Angel of the sun, my lovies. That's sweet. You've won, my lovies. With a name like that, someone won. That's beautiful, my lovies. I think so. What say you? I say true. Solange. The number 13 could be significant for Seth, something about Sephirin or something like that. For Steph, for somebody. 13 energy, Scorpio energy, death energy, an ending of a situation, an ending of pretending for some. A Virgo could be significant, an ending for some. Death energy, death comes in threes. That death energy has been very present for some. It's in the collective energy. So for some of you, all types of deaths. You could be learning the death of a person. Or for some of you, a Percy. Here we go with this Percy energy. You can be learning the death of a person for some, or there's an ending of a situation. For some of you, Hershey's, a Hershey's truck or a truck with Hershey's just went by, plastered right on the side. Maybe for some of you, you're going to end eating chocolates. When death comes through, it's usually an ending that doesn't come back. If you ever tried to resuscitate, for some of you, resuscitation, clear. For some of you, it could be a little bit of an emergency in a situation. Someone can have some type of a breakdown of sorts. But if you try to resuscitate an energy after an ending, it comes back. It never comes back the same. It always comes back like a zombie. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For some of you, you could be accepting that there's an ending of a situation, or you're accepting an ending after maybe trying to resuscitate something. Maybe for some of you, you tried to go back to something or revive a situation. Take that how it resonates, or you're going to try to. Something about Elvira or Elvira. You tried to revive. Someone has a piercing here. You tried to revive a situation, but for some of you, it's... And so I am getting... someone's studying the brain structures. I'm getting brain structures for some. A neuroscientist could be involved in a situation. For some of you, someone's brain dead. I'm getting brain dead. Or they're about to be. 1, 2, 3. Death comes in 3. The crow crowed 3 times. Something feels really like... There's a reason why Spirit had us dressed in all black today. And it's funny because yesterday I'm like, I have a lot of black clothes. And Tis the wardrobe. I'm very seasonal, my lovies. I tend to donate clothes quite often, get rid of clothes quite often. If there's too much energy on them, I work with a lot of people. I work with a lot of beings. And so I go through seasons. Maybe for some of you, you're getting a new wardrobe. For some of you, you need a new wardrobe, or you're getting a new wardrobe. But maybe for some of you, again, I am feeling death in the field. And for some of you, it's going to hit you quite hard. For someone's hit quite hard by a death, I have to say. It's okay, my lovies. Those energies never leave us. They're still quite alive. They really are. We have an illusion in this three-dimensional, very tangible world. We have illusions of what death really is. They ain't going nowhere. They're just being transformed and transmuted. There's not YOLO. There's no such thing as YOLO. You may only live once in this form. And even then, you'll have another form come back and it'll be similar. Again, there's a theme here. That's why it's important to work through your karma in your life, because it's not going anywhere. It's going to follow you until you deal with it. I'm just the messenger. For somebody could really be, the way it's feeling, it's like a relief, to be quite frank with you. For someone was living, I don't feel like this is a natural death. We did say that a few days ago. For some, there are deaths in the field. They're not, Navia, something about Nafi. There are deaths in the field for some. They're not natural deaths. They're not. They feel put on the spot. They're not natural deaths. We've seen murder in the field for some as well. For some, there are not natural deaths in the field because of what people were investing in. It's the energy. It's you get to work and heal, and it helps the collective. Or you lie, you steal, you cheat, you envy, you compete. People that say, it says a lot about people that believe that competition is real. All types of people. They believe, even people that work, like, for example, in mental health. They believe that competing, a society that is programmed to compete and be stressed, this is blessed. I'm telling you, my lovies, all types of people on this planet. There's no other way to do it. We can't do it better. We're all in this together. No, you create a scarcity and have others compete against each other for resources, and you program people to believe that this is the normal. I don't know. Something's coming in for some, but maybe for some they had to do with someone who was very competitive in their life, very envious in their life. They were always in strife, always in lies. If you're like that, you can never show up authentic. Someone in their life, they never show up authentic. And I'm feeling for somebody pushing 40 or in their 40s, going into fucking 50, spirit saying. Someone 45, 47 could be significant for a Hummer. Something about a Hummer is coming in. They live a life of sin. I'm just a messenger. For some, something nasty is in the field. For some, it's almost like the coward's way out. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. And it's not going to get rid of shit. It's like, it's better to work through it. It is better to work through whatever struggles, to confess. Almost like someone needs to confess something. A confessional, like maybe someone could do themselves some justice by, getting support, going to a confessional, maybe changing their life, maybe taking up on religion or any spiritual system. Maybe spirituality is a little too holistic, or it almost feels like maybe someone's been trying to study spiritual concepts, but it almost feels like a patrol car, a security. And then we also have an immaturity for some. A Volkswagen could be significant for some. It's like the concepts are almost a little too big. Someone lies a lot. Like they get caught in little, I don't know. Anyways, everything's going to be all right. But I feel like someone's really struggling. My stomach hurts. Everything is backfiring. And they're still obsessed on top of that. They're still obsessed. Someone's a stalker. Someone's dangerous. They're dangerous. This is crazy. I have to address it because it's there and Spirit is saying it's what's fair and it needs to be addressed. Someone's crazy, they're obsessed. This is the type of person that they could know you from like maybe like the gym or maybe from a public place or maybe like a supermarket or maybe like somewhere where you frequent. This person's so fucking tapped and crazy. They would try to put some shit in your car to track you where you are so they can show up where you are when you're there. Someone is nuts. Someone that they barely know. It's like, or if you had a conversation, maybe you tried to befriend somebody, they tried to befuddle you. I am getting like someone tried to befuddle you. Someone plays with magic. They tried to like trick you into believing that they wanted a sincere connection with you, but for some of you could have caught onto something, or this could have been someone that caught onto you, my lovies. I'm just a reader. Someone's now nuts. I don't know what they did. They actually tried to do rituals. Someone tried to do rituals on someone they know from some type of public place because they fucking hate your face. This is what's coming in. They hate your face. Or you hate someone's face, they hate your face. Gracia, they find you too beautiful and you inspire envy in somebody. I'm just a messenger. This is fucking crazy. Every time this person sees you, for some of you, someone is crazy. They've put something, it's like, I'm getting, they put a vehicle tracker on you or some type of tracker on you. This person is fucking crazy. I am getting a female, my lovies, but take it how it resonates, male or female, because I was also getting a man's energy. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. They're full of envy. This person is nuts. This person's a nut job. Something about a nut sack. I don't know. This cross-dresser energy's been present as well. This person can lie and say they can't get pregnant, but I don't know. There may be something else there for some. I don't know. This transgender energy, whatever that means to this person. Somebody cut their penis off or someone did some shit. I don't know. They take hormones. Someone takes hormones. Someone's crazy, my lovies. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Something about someone's cousin is coming in. Something about, oh my gosh, Justine or Justina or Christina. I'm seeing Justin. Now something about Justin Timberlake is coming in. Someone's emotions are all jacked up. I'm seeing Justin Timberlake for some reason, but I'm seeing NSYNC. I'm seeing Justin Timberlake. To the y'all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love, in truth, and courage, in love, in truth, and wisdom, in love, in truth, and honor, in love, in truth, and mercy, in love, in truth, and courage, in love, in truth, and wisdom, in love, in truth, and honor, in love, in truth, and justice, in love, in truth, and courage, in love, in truth, and wisdom, in love, in truth, and honor, in love, in truth, in judgment. A Pisces could be significant for some. When this energy comes in for some of you, it comes in backwards. This person's backwards. It's like they do things half-assed and they do things backwards. Pay attention. If you notice someone has a backwards process, it's weird. Oh my gosh, this is intense. They like to use the word weird too. They like to discredit people by calling them crazy or weird. Oh my God. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito. Someone drinks a lot. To mi abuelito Felix. But you would never know. They hide it well. This is the type of person, like, they keep bottles in their house, but they keep bottles filled with water. For some of you, someone has a daughter. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Someone keeps, like bottles of alcohol, like tequila or something, and they'll keep it filled, like Patron. I'm seeing like a Patron bottle, but I'm seeing it filled with water. And you'll think that, and this person will say, I barely ever drink, and they're lying. It's like, oh my God. They're frying too. Jesus. They like to fry food. For some of you, I'm seeing fried cheese. Somebody likes fried cheese. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce. This is the type of energy, this is someone's energy. I'm reading someone's energy, my lovies. This is the type of energy, it annoys them that I even thank my grandparents. Someone is even annoyed at the fact that I'm thanking my grandparents. Like, this is this person's energy. So if this is you or someone around you, their energy, the way it's coming in, it came in and hates. Something about Kate. They even hate, even that annoys them. They lie all the fucking time. It's like, why is she thanking her fucking ancestors? Well, like, that's how the energy is coming in. I'm just a messenger. My God, how flawed. Jesus. They don't see it. This is challenging. They have some lessons to go through. This is really fucking challenging. Imagine that shit. Imagine not wanting somebody to thank their fucking ancestors. Imagine that. Jesus. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. We'll repeat it. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to la Santa Maria, to Vishnu, to Vishnu, to Vishnu, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Krishna, to Lakshmi, to Lakshmi, to Lakshmi, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-seeing, to your all-being power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and courage. What is up? What is up? You know what's beautiful, my lovies? Even with those difficult energies, Spirit said, in love, to the all-knowing, to the all-being, to the all-needing. Spirit wanted us to say needing as well. Spirit needs all of our energies. Spirit needs all of the... So, okay. What is up, hot stuff? How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping and what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you. For anyone who's ever looked into the hollow mind perceiver, you should look into the hollow mind perceiver. We are all part of the one. If you get it, you get it. We are all part of the one. So in Spirit's giving us how the Olmecs, the Toltecs, the Aztecs, they had a certain way of telling time. They did not tell time in a linear sense. The time is cyclical, and the way that it came in is the number 13. There's a reason why everything is coming in. The number 13 after a certain cycle. So, for example, nowadays they call them plasmas. So there are 13 plasmas in a wave spell. And these plasmas, they are energetic forces that express themselves throughout what we call weeks. And after about a 2-week period or so, they kind of reintegrate back into the center. And that energy is almost used as a catalyst, and it's converted into another form so that then it can and it's almost like in a torus field type of pattern almost. But again, it moves in different, directions. So it's not just linear. For some of you, you may be asked to study time, or asked to study patterns, or asked to study not time as a linear hour, minute type of thing. Time as experience, action, and symbols. Studying the cycles of things. Because for some of you, there's a tracker in the field, and there's tracking for sure. GPS tracking, there's definitely tracking and hacking as well. But that's only a linear perception of time. There's also time in symbols. There's time in experience. There's time in... That's why the scientific method is so limited. That's why the scientific method, that's why they have to continue to like redevelop it and develop it and redevelop, because it's trying to express something that's very symbolic, but it's also very it's about the emotions and the motions, and time as a form, almost taking form like an entity. For some of you, could be getting a new clock. But we have what do we have? We're going into 28 energy. 28 energy. We're reading for Mercury, February 28th, 2024. 2 and 8 energy is 10 in numerology, and that brings a completion of a cycle. For some of you, 10 energy in numerology and in the tarot, combining those two forces, we have an ending for new beginnings. So one energy brings you success. It could be in a written thing. So for some of you could be expressing things through writing. Again, even writing as a time frame or framing time in a certain way. There's things about time frames. Someone's trying to study either like when something was done. For some of you, someone's trying to manipulate time. Or they're trying to manipulate, for some of you, someone's trying to manipulate Tanya. Something about Trisha too wants to come in, Patricia. Someone's trying to manipulate time to frame things in a certain way. So Spirit gave us a dream. Spirit gave us a dream where I was brought by, for some of you, there's a shady aunt involved in a situation. For some of you, we've seen that shady family members and people coming out of the woodwork. But Spirit was giving us how in this dream, I was traveling with a shady aunt of my own, a blood relative. And this person wanted to bring me somewhere. But they tried to there was a little bit of a coercion energetically, not necessarily by what this person was saying, but energetically, the games they were playing. They brought me to this person who was supposed to harm me, but they were pretending like they did not know this person. Kind of that energy. For some of you, the day before, this energy was present as well, but it wasn't time to address it. Spirit's bringing it in now. For some of you, being cautious with the way it came in. You have family members that want to frame something, but they want to make it seem like it wasn't them. That's how it's coming in. It's like you have whatever form that takes, whether it be family members. And for some of you, the great part is that you have someone that is actually much more loving than your family, which is, for some people that may sound a little bizarre, but someone has more empathy in their soul than your family members do. So this person's not going to want to screw you over. They're going to try to maybe even someone's going to tap you on your shoulder for some. Maybe it's going to be on this just got itchy all of a sudden. So maybe it's going to be on your left shoulder, but someone's going to try to tap you on your shoulder to warn you, or maybe there's going to be a warning from an angel. 2311 was on the something about the cock, something about a cock block, and something about a cock of a weapon. 2311 2312, someone's going to try to warn you. You're going to get a warning for some. Spirit gave us that, and Spirit gives us that so much. You'd be surprised the things that Spirit saves you from. There are certain downloads that I get that I'm like, Spirit, you already give us so much. Spirit's like, I just need you to worry about this angle. Just focus on this. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be facing a certain direction. And Spirit's like, I just need you to focus on this angle. And when I ask you to move, or when I send this sign or whatever it is, just move out of the way. You don't have to worry about whatever else is happening or who's plotting or what's plotting. You don't have to worry. I'm telling you. And they're going to be in a scurry, but you don't have to worry. For some of you, you don't have to worry. For some of you, Gloria is involved in a situation. For some of you, Gloria a Dios. For some of you, Gloria and adios. For some of you, I am getting my grandfather's energy. So for some of you, your ancestors are protecting you. Your grandfather, especially for those that lost a grandfather. For Symphony, your grandfather's protecting you. Seven of Hearts energy. Pregnancy, a new beginning, a reconciliation. New beginning, new people that you're meeting. But for some of you, if somebody, especially family members, asks you about a reconciliation, I would highly question it. My stomach is hurting. I would really question it. Because I was also getting a Queen of Spades. So for some of you, there's a mother's involvement in a situation, or an older female. It could be an aunt for some, or it could be someone that you trusted. That is busted. They are busted, my lovies. They are busted and disgusted. That's what I was cunning. They're busted. They were very cunning, though. You got face-to-face with communication, so you are going to get communication, and these people have to deliver some type of message for you. This could have to do, for some of you, someone did steal something, because I was also getting a thief involved in a situation, so I wanted to work with the Kipper deck. But for some of you, you got communication coming in. It has to do with money, or it has to do with finances. For some of you, you have to get some letters that maybe someone was withholding, someone was hiding your mail. For some, if you were getting, for some of you, it was snail mail. For some of you, if you had family member also surveilling your snail mail. For some of you, you had family members or someone surveilling your mail. That's what's coming in. But you're gonna get your mail, or you're gonna get news that was being infiltrated. It was being infiltrated. Something got infiltrated. My God, my lovies, what's up with y'all? For some of you, the energies are funky. And the year of the monkey, and the name Gloria. The name Gloria keeps coming in. Jesus. The name Natalia, the name Natasha, the name James, the name Jane, Jane. Something about New York and company for some. For some of you, you definitely have to, you're going to get new clothes for some of you, you're getting one of those credit cards. You're going to be approved if you want to sign up for one of those department store credit cards. I'm seeing an approval of a credit card. For some of you, you're going to get approved for a credit card. If you need a small line of credit, they usually don't give that much. For some of you, it's like, I'm getting like a small credit line, like $200. For some of you, a white pickup truck. You're going to get a small credit line for some where you can go shopping if you need new clothes, like New York and Company or whatever. That'll be fun, because for some of you, you need a new wardrobe. Maybe it's for work. You need a new wardrobe for somebody. It's part of like, you need to like dress like business professional and you don't have it. But you can, the year of the rabbit could be significant for some. And something about a rabbi. That Jewish energy has been very present for some. For some of you, you belong to the synagogue or a synagogue. You got anger here. I am getting the synagogue of Satan. For some of you, that bile. Okay, that bile energy has also been very present. For some of you, you could have some type of testing or lymphatic system testing, or something's wrong with your lymph nodes or someone around you, and there's anger also affecting you. For some, we definitely feel it. I feel it. I'm like, this is gonna be a doozy of a reading here, but let's go. We're in flow, my lovies. We love you. We're in it. We're here for sentimental reasons, and we hope you do believe us. We have given this our heart from the start. We love you, my lovies. We're here. We're here to read you, no fear. Or those around you, no fear, my lovies. We're here. And something about Hera for some. For some of you, and something about a harem for others. For your brothers, here we go with this damn brothers. For some of you, you got damned brothers. For some of you, your brothers are not gonna have a good time. You got cursed brothers for some. But I am getting 7 of clubs. You communicate a lot with your brothers. You and these brothers of yours, my lovies, or your siblings. For some of you, I am getting that Bible verse, the synagogue of Satan or something like that. But for some of you, a synagogue could be significant. For some of you, that Bible verse could be significant. For some of you, you study a lot of religious texts. There's angers here. Angers. There are many angers. 7 of diamonds. A lot of anger for some. Many angers. Stranger danger also for some. Ooh. With people at a distance from you, people in a uniform, people in the military, people with foreign origins than you, who don't have your best interest in mind. Jack of Spades energy. We do feel that. Certainly. Spirit is saying certainly. And I'm also getting a double meaning here, kind of esoterically. 7 of Swords energy. These people are liars. They're trying to get away with some shit. They're trying to set you up. For some of you, this is family. I'm just the messenger. I have to tell you what I got to tell you. We got Jack of Spades is a man, is a group of men, is a group of men and women, or it's a group of women who don't have your best interests in mind. They are at a distance from you. These people, For some of you, these could be people in the military or people in a uniform. For some of you, you could be a military brat or someone's a military brat. Anyways, you got something about Pratt, P-R-A-T-T. You got people at a distance from you who don't have your best interest in mind. They may want to travel, but I don't know. I think Spirit's blocking it, and I think you're keeping your distance from some. For some, the Spirit was giving that to us. For some, something about Durham, Massachusetts. For some of you, Folsom or Foursome. Something about a foursome for some. Fuck, really? Jesus. Okay. For something about a foursome is coming in. They live a life of sin, of messed up. Jesus. Something about Durham dough or Kamut. Someone can study like different, like a vegetarian or something like that. The energy has been very present for some. But you got anger here, or these people are angry, or you're gonna hear certain things. I am getting there's this video I saw of this mama. And she was in bed with her husband, and she was telling her son to go to bed, and he's like, "Mama, I'm angry." Maybe there's anger with a child for some, or there's going to be a situation where you're going to send your child to bed and they're not going to want to go to bed. But Mama, I'm angry, and she's like, "Just give me a hug and go to bed. Go." She's like, "I want to go," because he didn't want to go to bed. But okay, for some of you have a baby who doesn't want to go to bed, and there's a fussy baby, and that's going to upset you a little bit. But that's not, I don't think that's like, I think that's just kind of like periphery energy. For some of you, there's anger, serious anger, because you're going to get news from a distance for some. Maybe for some of you, you're going to hear, maybe you've moved out of a town for some. And again, I do feel like people have been either like, for some of you, siphoning your energy. For some of you, that energy has been present the last couple of days, siphoning your energy, or actually reading your mail, or stealing your mail, or opening up your mail with malicious intent. But they something about a pregnant, something about a pun, and something about pretend. Boom. Anyways, let's look behind the certainly. I don't even want to. That's how it feels. Okay, that cuts the story. So here we have certainly, for some of you, work, and an older female in a work situation, and you got a face-to-face. For some of you, you as an older female could be working on this Wednesday, and you got a lot of news. You have a lot of letters. For some of you, there are a lot of notifications from work. For some of you, could be communicating or writing letters, or writing something that has to do proposal for some when it comes to work. A lot of work stuff for some. You could work for some of you, Morgan. For some of you, you could work for a law office. For some of you, you could work with a lawyer. For some of you, a lot of things that have to do with money. For some of you, you as an older female, femur. Here we go with this femur energy. This is like the second time in the last few days. For some of you, the femur of an older female, or you as an older female, just making sure that you're all right. For some of you, you as an older female are a very well-meaning female in a situation, or you have a well-meaning. For some of you, you do have a well-meaning mama or an older female around you. But for some of you, I feel like this is you as an older female, late 40s into your early 50s. Take that how it resonates. Usually it also brings in someone who's single, widowed, or divorced, but single or not, or whatever. But for some of you, you're focused on a newsletter. For some of you, you could be writing a newsletter or helping an older female write a newsletter. For some of you, you got work on your mind. For some of you, a little bit of money as well. You have to give money to an older female, or you as an older female will be getting some type of money. Or for some of you, you have to help your mama. We did see that. You have to help your mama with some drama with money for some, and help her get money. But 10 of Diamonds, anger when it comes to travels, about an hour or so away from where you are, or maybe 2 at most for some. You got some anger and travels. For some of you, have to travel. Being cautious while traveling, my lovies, because that car crash energy has been present, especially for anyone who's traveling angry or drunk. Being cautious, my lovies. For some of you, you do have some type of contract. For some of you, you could be getting a ticket. We did feel that energy has been present. So again, being cautious while driving, especially an hour or so away from where you are. For some of you, changes when it comes to a contract, big changes when it comes to a contract. You could be worried about your lease, or changes when it comes to a lease for some, and Aileen or Eileen. And someone needs their Visine. For some of you, you're a little angry when it comes to changes in a contract. Someone may surprise you with big changes. These are big changes. It's like, it's like saying like your 1 year lease is now extended to 3, and it's like, well, and that's how you get a better deal or something like that. Or maybe, you were in an apartment or you were in a property where you were paying X amount, but now you have to pay a little bit more, and it's like, well, why do I have to pay so much? Maybe for some of you, you're renting a place and it's like it may not be working anymore, but then it's gonna anger you a little bit. I do feel the anger in the field for some, so definitely anger for all types of different reasons. Because of the home, Bic, the name Bic for some, Ace of Hearts, the home, the couple. For some of you, it's definitely a property. This is a property or where you stay. So a contract when it comes to where you're staying. For some of you, you may be, I'm getting an energy of someone moving out so someone else can move in, and someone doesn't like that. But Ace of Hearts energy, the home, the couple, the family, for some, an arrangement in this present moment, or something coming in very, very, very quickly within the next, 3 days at most, or this could have already happened for some. There were delays, or in this present moment, you feel like a signature is delayed or a contract is delayed. Someone is going to try to delay something. For someone's going to try to delay something by lying to you, or they already lied to you about a situation. When it comes to this Queen of Diamonds, I was seeing a female in my mind's eye. Queen of Diamonds, a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind. Phoebe energy, Jessica energy, Jennifer, Caitlin, Colleen, or something like that. Kylene. Queen of Diamonds, a sister. Nope. For some of you, it's a sister. Queen of Diamonds is not your sister. Usually it's not. And even if it's your sister, she's not your sister. But for some of you, it's your sister. Queen of Diamonds is a female who doesn't have your best interest in. There's something about her breath. She talks about her breath. Her breath smells like breath. I don't know. Lizbeth. Queen of Diamonds is a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. For some of you, this is a family member. This is a sister. For some of you, someone could be coming to stay with you. For some of you, you'd have to have a face with this Yuda, something about Yoda, something about yoga. You have to have a face with this female, and she wants to come to your house. And she also wants to come see your spouse for some. I don't know. The blonde female, 8 of Hearts energy. For some of you, I feel like this is also someone that pretends to be your friend or your sister, but you've had sex with this person as a man, or a man around you has had sex with this person, a blonde female. But this person is no one's friend. Something about Nadia, something about Navia, something like that. 8 of Hearts energy, a surprise. For some of you, if you are going on a date with somebody, we have seen that dating energy with your F buddy. It's the same shit, different day. I don't know. Moving on. This is what it feels like. 7 of Clubs, communication. A lot of communication or messages that are delayed. For some of you, someone could be delaying something when it comes to communication about a house. For some of you, if you live with somebody, I don't know. If you live with an F buddy especially, it's not working. Let's just put it that way. Energetically, it don't feel like it's jiving. It don't feel like it's vibing. It feels like it was the worst mistake of my life. It was the worst mistake of my wife. For some of you, your wife could have also moved in somebody. For some of you, being cautious what devils you leave in your house. I'm just the messenger with your spouse. I've seen people where I'm like, this person I've been in situations where I'm like, me, like personally, Truth Nunez, and like outside of, oh, look, the crow is going right up. I know myself. I've always been this way. Loyalty is very important to me. If I'm in your vicinity and we are like interacting, you will never be able to say, oh yeah, she fucked my man as a friend of mine, or no. You're out of your fucking mind. Or she was in competition to get my man. Never. No, it wouldn't work. You could leave me. I've been in situations where I'm like, for me, he's like a brother. Like, let him sleep over. I don't give a fuck. He could sleep he could sleep next to me. I've slept next to friends. It's like, I don't give 2 fucks. It ain't going fucking nowhere. For some of you, you invited someone into your home, and I don't know. It was like something about your tomb, something about Tom, something about Tums. It's like, why did you do that? This was coming in. I'm just or you're about to. There's a little bit of a delay here. We did say that. This person's already tried. For some of you, they lied and they've already tried. They've already tried to get into your house, maybe stay with your spouse and stay with you. Again, for some of you, this is a fucking sister. No, go stay with your other mister, because she has another mister too. This woman's, you already know she's Lucy. For some of you, you got a Lucy sister. I'm just a messenger here. She lives in her fear. This woman is messy. I would not, something about Nessie, something about Vanessa, I don't know. Something about, someone could be Indian, because I am getting Vishnu energy. And there were a lot of Indian deities energetically pleasant. Energetically pleasant. Something about a peasant, though. I don't know. I would not invite this person over. I would not. For some of you, someone wants you to cry on their shoulder. Someone wants, like, they want you to be their confidant. Again, there's a theme here from the beginning. For some of you, someone wants to pretend like they either want to be closer to you or they want to get in confidences with you. And I would not. I would keep a barrier up. I really would, my lovies. I really would. I would. It's understood. It's understood. 8 of Hearts energy. This person can have ombre hair or they have like blonde, but I'm seeing ombre, but take it how it resonates. Or a blonde female for some. For some of you, you do have some type of surprise contract here. Something you didn't expect, or something, again, for some of you, there's changes in a contract you did not expect, or you're not expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or someone's not expecting. You got really good news to come. For some of you, see, this person even throws off the energy because they make shit go backwards. From a well-meaning man or your father for some, you got a reconciliation with a dad or a well-meaning man. You're going to have joy here. And this person is not going to be happy. 8 of Spades energy. For some of you, if there were worries about communication with a well-meaning man, everything's going to be all right. You're going to hear from a well-meaning man, or you're going to hear from your father. For some of you, there's a lot of love about a well-meaning man and a contract. Or your father can tell you that something's going to go really well. For some of you, if you are trying to, there's a pregnancy. For some of you, someone's trying to get pregnant here. You can hear from a family member that can also tell you that she's trying to get pregnant, but she's having issues getting pregnant. Eventually, she will be. Sheila. For some of you, eventually Sheena. Eventually, this person will be pregnant, but just not right away. This person's having issues. She could be trying to get fertility treatments for some. There's a female in your house or a female around you for some, or someone you live with that could be talking about pregnancy. But again, right now, this person's struggling with pregnancy or fertility. But eventually, this person's going to communicate to have some type of thing happen for them where they can get pregnant. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. We do have 2 10s, so you do have some type of project for some, especially with a well-meaning man. You also have projects with a not-so-well-meaning female. A lot of communication about, this is a family member again for some. For some of you, a lot of communication about someone coming over to your house or you coming over to their house. Again, I would be cautious with inviting any demons into your home for some. Not everybody has everybody's best interest in mind. Some people do fall into temptations, and I've seen it. It's really sad. It really is. Because this person's a jerk. They wouldn't even do it out of love. You know, I feel for those who, it's like, oh, these energies came together and they actually are in love. And unfortunately, the circumstances, but they were able to at least fucking keep some dignity. This person would try to do something behind your fucking back. There's not even love. There's no love here. Love doesn't lie. Anyways, you got 2 7s here. 2 7s, a lot of communication for some of you that has you worried, or delays in communication have you worried when it comes to a contract that you're signing. For some of you, a well-meaning gentleman involved in a situation that you have a face-to-face with, a very well-meaning man that really, really loves you, is going to make you really happy to hear from this person. Whether it be a father or a well-meaning man in a work situation, at work. For some of you, at work. And for some of you, Erica. 8 of Spades. Let's cover this 8 of Spades. For some of you, there's a daughter that wants to come stay with you. I wouldn't. This person's going to bring, they're rude. They're going to, I don't know. They're worried about communicating. For some of you, there's worries when it comes to communication, and they get a standing ovation. They have to give you news. They have to give you your letters. They have to give you some type of information. And this is for you as a female. You have to, you're going to get some news, and it's going to make you very happy. For some of you, if you're worried about communication when it comes to a little bit of money, there's nothing to worry about from an organization. You have really good news coming in from an organization for some of you. For some of you, an organ donor is involved in something. If somebody's waiting on some type of organ donation for a surgery for some, I am getting that. An organ donor is involved in something. For some of you, for a family member, you could be worried about a family member who needs an organ or something. I am getting organ donor. For your mama, for some of you, it's for your mama, Queen of Spades energy. I was feeling a very loving female, so there it is. For your mama, it's gonna make you. It's gonna surprise you. Something new is coming in for some. It could come from a female, from a young blonde who's gonna donate something. It's like donating like a kidney or something. I don't know. All right, my lovies. How do we do it? 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 4423. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do because I love you. For sentimental reasons. Something about Reese. Something about Reese. That Charisse energy's been present for some. Who's Charisse, my love? Shayna, Shauna, Shannon, O'Brien, the letter M, Marcus, Megan. We did say Morgan. We did say Morgan, right? Earlier. Something about Morganite. Oh, yesterday InDesign wanted to come in as well. For some of you, Adobe InDesign could be significant. Albertsons could be significant. Malnutrition. Someone has some type of malnutrition. Something about the mammary glands for some. For some of you, there could be an issue with the mama breastfeeding. I told you there's someone you barely fucking know doing stupid shit. I told you. What did I tell you? What did I say to you? What did I say earlier, my lovey? I told you. For some of you, your ex-husband's involved in it. Your ex-husband's been very present for some. Your ex-husband, you know, whether you were married or a hit for hire, someone got fucking fired. Your ex-husband for some has paid for someone to stalk you, or your ex-partner, someone you had a serious commitment with. The letter M. Someone you don't know or vaguely know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. I told you, trying to do all types of crazy shit. The Kraken. Okay, here we go with this Kraken energy. Someone's trying to do some crazy shit. Again, hoodoo, voodoo, cuckoo, whatever you want to call it. Negative manipulation of energies. And sometimes it comes in, that's also negative manipulation of energy. Imagine that shit trying to... Tamara, Travon... Imagine turnips, something about turnips. Imagine like someone you don't fucking know trying to get you in trouble with the law because they're fucking obsessed. Canon law. I told you, for some of you, canon law. I am also getting like something about maritime law too. I'm also getting, for some of you, you're going to be consummating a marriage and someone's envious. I'm telling you, for some of you, someone is obsessed with you. They barely know you. It's almost like you know someone from a grocery store. For some of you, you could have, oh my gosh, so someone did you a favor or someone could have done you a favor. Someone did you a favor. Now this person thought they were going to be your savior because of it. It's like you meet someone, I don't know, like Spirit's giving us an example. When I was a little girl, there was a corner store. Everybody would go to this corner store. And I think to this day, this corner store is still there. So that tells you how beautiful and fair these people were. Especially with the children. We would run in there and they're like, yeah, take what you want. Take what you want. It's all right. Take what you want. Your parents will pay later. Sometimes our parents didn't even fucking pay. Like it's like you would have like and it's like knowing someone like that, but they're not that generous. Like someone pretended to be generous or giving, but it was because they wanted to like hook you, and when they didn't get what they wanted, then they became haunted. This is what's coming in. So someone's fucking obsessed. They're studying books. That book's energy's been very present for some. For some of you, it's like something like that. Or if it's not like that, it's like someone you barely know. You barely know them. You barely know them. It's like if you had conversations with them, they were very shallow. You didn't talk about deep things with them. Someone became fucking obsessed. There it is. It's emotionally, it don't feel good. A speaker, for some of you, you could be a presenter of some sort. It's almost like, for example, like with this, I'm thankful for this. I get to share this with so many people, but in my life, I'm very private, my lovies. Like, I'm not sitting there having all these conversations with a whole bunch of people. I just, I get to know people, and people, it's my energy. Since I was a little girl, people come up to me, oh, I want to have this conversation with you, and they start opening up. I'm like, I have people that barely fucking know me. They barely know, they don't really know about me. They don't have, and they don't take the time either. So for me, it's like, it's okay. This is totally fine. Someone has like a feverish obsession with you. Someone could like either watch you quite a bit, or this is what you do, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. I'm getting like, for some of you, you have a public something about porno. When they watch porno, they think of you. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. Oh, shit. Something else is coming in too that's less creepy. Something else is coming in that's less creepy. A love of a lifetime. For some of you, this is you or someone that you love. You're obsessed with each other. For some of you... For some of you, I am getting you masturbate to the thought of somebody. Like, and they do the same to you. And none of you even know it. You know it on some level. That you love each other. You love somebody that you've never even talked to, my lovies. You truly do. 50-14, 50-50. You love somebody. For some of you, you are in love with... It feels... Oh, shit. It's almost like surreal and almost like... You almost want to... One of you... I'm getting two energies that have made it where it's like, is it even possible at this point? It is. It's the love of a lifetime. Why wouldn't it be possible? If you want to make it possible, if you want to make it impossible, you can make it impossible too. Impossible or impossible could be significant for some. You've made something like almost like so hard. Why? The scars, my lovies? Is it the scars? For some of you, you have someone that you masturbate to the thought of, and they do the same to you. For some, there's a creep that you really don't care. Again, I have to distinguish. For some of you, this could be someone from work or somewhere where labor is done. I have to distinguish. For some of you, there's someone at work or where labor is done where that's not the one. You're not interested. They don't fucking get it. You want them to leave you alone. They still don't fucking get it. It's like they don't get it. They really don't. Someone's really creepy. For others, there's somebody is like, and you keep running into each other. You've tried to deny this. Maybe for some of you, I don't know. Here we go with this shit. You've tried to deny this. It's like you don't want to disrespect somebody. Maybe somebody is caught up in something else or something, but you love each other on a soul level. And if they're caught up in something else, they're fucking thinking of you. I'm just the messenger. And this is how somebody wants to just, oh man, if I can just get it in with you, like, shit. That's how it feels. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. We are all adults here. I hope. I hope. Something about the Pope. Someone went to see the Pope. Someone got to see the Pope, and they're really excited about that. They want you. It's like, I want you, all of you. It's a love of a lifetime. It really is. For some of you, it really is. Because sometimes this love of a lifetime thing be coming up, and I'm like, it hadn't been present in a while. Maybe for some of you, this is the energy. Like, you kind of let it go for a while. Because you're like, for some of you, it's almost, you try to dismiss it as lust at some point. This isn't lust. It's love. A savvy business owner or savvy business deals are being made in a situation. They get blue balls. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's like seeing you is like, damn. I just, oh my God, like, let me just, oh, this is what it feels like. I'm just a messenger. Oh, they even lie. Like, they're like, that person, like, they act like they don't, again, something about a dildo for somebody has a dildo. They want to be your friend now, all of a sudden. Someone's going to try to propose a friendship at some point because it's too much. How the hell do you deny this feeling? I can't fight this feeling anymore. Fudge. They even forgot why they were fighting for it because they don't even really like their significant other. For some of you, someone's in a connection. I have to tell you. I do. Someone with peculiar eyes. They could be in a connection with peculiar eyes, or someone has peculiar eyes. Or when you look at this person's eyes, you're gonna like, or you've already looked at their eyes, and sometimes you're like, there's something a little like they're weary. They're weary for some. They're weary. They're scary. This person could be very guarded. This person could be very well off for some. This is sexy. I like Ooh. They're adjusting to your growth. This person's been adjusting to your growth. You could have grown quite a bit in the last X amount of time since you've known this person. Okay, this is someone that you barely know, though. Like, you have not talked to this person, but in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, my God, you're talking. You're fucking talking. You're fucking. It's obvious, because it's obvious, my lovies. It's obvious. It's obvious. You can't fight this feeling anymore. It makes my toes tingle. It makes me so. Ew. They wanna bend you like a Pringle. Why? Pringles are sensitive if you bend them. Ooh, during hurricane season. Ooh, ooh. A fire sign. I was getting a fire sign. I was actually seeing a Leo in my mind's eye, but take it how it resonates. Fire sign, a Sagittarius, a Leo, an Aries. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. They want to fold you like a Pringle, but Pringles are really sensitive. If they fold, they could break easily. They got a tarot reading. Maybe they found out that you're really like the one. This person was, and they got a tarot reading and they figured out that they fucking misjudged you, or someone was misjudged in a situation. This person, for some of you, it was this person that misjudged you. It's funny, I got this in premeditation. They did something premeditated. This person could have tried to screw you over in some way. This is getting less sexy now. It's getting like, the sexiness is it's still there. You be trying to deny this, my lovies. Why you be trying to play? Y'all be playing. You be trying to forget this. You be trying to forget it. You need to forget. For some of you, you may want to, because this feels, you got to forgive. I know it. You may want to forgive and forget. Forgive and forget, my lovies. Forgive and forget the bet. They could have bet against you in some way. They could have bet to do stuff. Two parties. Come on. Two parties who would actually get along well if they accepted the connection. Deep sea. I do feel envy. So this connection could have been envied. Deep sea, and you gotta forgive. There was a deep sea something. There was a kraken. There was a monster. There was a sea monster. For some of you, somebody was plotting to harm you. I'm not kidding. It's like, I'm not kidding. They may say it like someone wants to be honest because they fell in love. They want to be honest. They may actually like bet against you, like in some serious shit. Like I bet you I can harm this person, or I bet you I can. I don't know. They were betting against you to do things that they weren't supposed to do. I don't like the fact that this woman just fucking parked right behind me. No offense to her. Like, blocked us in. What the heck, my lovies? They live a life of sin. Kind of shit. It's obvious. For some of you, the attraction is obvious. They can't hide it. I don't know if they were trying to. You gotta forgive and forget. You gonna forgive and forget, my lovies? Because they made a bet. For some of you, or someone, if it wasn't like something like that, it's like someone made a bet like Like, I bet, like, if it's like one of those, you know, those females that like, they're like, I bet you I can get him to take me on a date and spend a lot of money on me, like something like that. Or this person could have done something like that. Or for someone could have said like, I bet you I can get this person to like have sex with me and then I'll ghost them. And then they realized that none of that was true. They couldn't do any that. They couldn't have done that. They couldn't do that. They couldn't do it to you. They do it to others. They couldn't do it to you. That's how this person's saying it. Like, once they realized something was more than just, you're more than just a whore. This is what's coming in. Excuse me. Apparently it's emotional. You're their right leg, or something about the right leg. And Meg wants to come in for some. Meg, who's looking for a savior. There could be a Megan looking for a savior. For some of you, someone got a tarot reading done. During hurricane season, they found out that during hurricane season, something needs to happen, or something is going to happen. They are accusing, oh my God, they are accusing someone out of their own shame. For some, there could be a Meg or someone who is accusing somebody out of their own shame. They are accusing someone out of their own shame. So they could be accusing you of doing what they're doing. We did see that for some. We got people accusing you of doing what they're doing. Like if they're screwing around, if they're a nasty friend, they were never really a friend. They want to accuse you of never really being a friend. For some of you, in May, you stopped, or you're going to stop talking to somebody. In May, though, you're going to be finding something out. But for some of you, May, the name May could be significant. For some of you, you stopped talking to somebody. You're gonna rekindle something with someone that was connected to this person for some reason, and they're going to tell you how this person was like accusing you of this, of that. When you stop talking to this person, you did it because you are righteous. This is what's coming in, righteous. Maybe righteous brothers. For some of you, it could have been a group of brothers who stopped messing around with a group or a friend or somebody, and you stopped doing it because you're righteous and this person was not righteous, and you saw their soul, and that annoyed them, and they went to talk trash about you and maybe say like, you think that you're the hot shit. I'm getting someone that says that you think you're the hot shit, and it's like, this is how this person thinks. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hot shit for what? In front of who? I don't know. And something about someone has a tattoo. They have a tattoo on their back, or they have a tattoo like kind of like above the right butt cheek. This person that flirts with your friends or flirts with people you know, who's looking for a savior, a seal, something about vacuum sealed bags. For some of you, I love you, Miss Dad or Granddad. Your granddad loves you and is always with you, my lovies. But 2+ jobs, hurricane season. For some of you, you have 2+ jobs, or during hurricane season, Keenan, 2+ jobs during hurricane season. For some of you, someone was having a secret rendezvous with someone that you know, and they're in shame. This person could have even tried to introduce you or bring their boyfriend around to prove that they have a boyfriend, but they're fucking hoeing around on the low. What a nasty, oh. What the hell, my lovey? Some people are from hell. They're under their own spell. I'm getting someone that tried to like if you're like in a, I don't know, like a public setting or something, like all of you are connected some way. This person tried to bring like their boyfriend, or someone that posed as a boyfriend, or someone they treat like a boyfriend. I don't know, but they treat him like a fucking friend. They treat him like shit. Because behind this person's back, this person goes and flirts with other fucking people. This person's this is an idiot. They're down to fuck. This is what's coming in. This is DEF. For some of you, deaf in the trucks, DEF in the trucks. But for some of you, I'm getting down to fuck. DTF. I'm getting someone's just down to F anything and anyone. This person's just messy. And they're going to reach out to you because your finances are great and Spirit's asking you to ignore this person. For some of you, you're going to hear from somebody from your past. Spirit's going to ask you to ignore them. They are only reaching out because your finances are strong and they were wrong. Because you have savvy business deals. This person could have talked shit behind your back and also said you're not going to amount to anything. You're the hoe. You sleep with people for money, or you do funny shit for money, or you whatever. And it's like, that's you. That ain't, nah, that's you, honey. That's you. You got savvy business deals when it comes to these 2+ jobs. For some of you, multiple businesses or multiple jobs, they're savvy business deals, Spirit's saying. For some of you, an ex secret rendezvous. For some of you, somebody was having a secret rendezvous with your ex. We did say that. Either your friend or a sister for some. That energy's been present. Or brother. Take it how it resonates. It is feeling like feminine energy, but you know, take it how it resonates. They had secretary. They had secrets of rendezvous with your ex. This is going to happen, a lot of it also in hurricane season or in May for some. The backfire of the spell work is driving them crazy, and that's why they want to commit suicide. I did feel that from the beginning. I wanted to be sensitive to the fact that somebody does want to commit suicide, but at the end of the day, it's the games they played. They wanted to YOLO it, and this is what's happening to them. The spell work is backfiring. I did feel that from the beginning, but I wanted to be, a little sensitive to the fact that, they're not having a fun time. Someone's not having a fun time. Whether it be Fanta for some, orange Fanta for some, whether it be backfired spell work because of the lies they told, or actual spell work that they were cooking up, or house fucking kitchen witch, or whatever the case may be, it's all backfiring and someone's fucking going crazy. They were already obsessed and they didn't pass the test. That was actually the test. They were already obsessed with your life, with what you're doing, with what you're not doing. They were already fucking going crazy. And on top of that, they're very, very messy. And something about Marianne. The backfire of the spell work is driving them fucking crazy. Something on Facebook. They will reach out to you on Facebook because your finances are great, and Spirit's asking you to ignore somebody that will be reaching out to you on Facebook because your finances are great. A blessed heirloom. For some of you, you have some type of blessed heirloom that you're going to inherit. Setting goals. You got to set goals. For some of you, use the tarot readings to set goals, or use a tarot reading. Or if you need to book a private reading, you can definitely do so in the description box below. But you need to set really good goals for some of you, and tarot could help you. Or, a spiritual consultant or a spiritual advisor or a spiritual psychologist, like your sister friend. You have to set tangible goals. For some of you, your father's also getting readings done. For some of you, the mother of your children, 2+ jobs, the mother and your children miss you. For some of you, your children miss you as a gentleman. The mother of your children is setting goals. She's very motivated. For some of you, you hated on the mother of your children. I'm just the messenger. I have to tell you what I gotta tell you, my lovies. You got Morse code here. Somebody pretended to be your right leg. They were never your right leg. They were just using that as Morse code to get, again, for some of you, I feel someone fucking fishy and scandalous. It's like, we're best friends. Best friends what? Nah, They let your man put it in her butt. Fuck you. That's what's coming in, my lovies. I'm just moving on up. For some of you, the mother of your children is moving on up because they have they had a genuine repentance. That's how Spirit's saying. The judgment they casted was based on your lack of money or thereof. Because this is what it feels like. For some of you, someone really harshly judged the mother of their children. They really treated somebody like shit. And this person is actually a blessed heirloom, but somebody judged them based on how much money they had or not. Now they feel put on the spot, and they're only going to try to reach out to this person because somebody had a come up. For some of you, someone's going to have a come up, or the mother of somebody's children's going to have a come up. For some of you, you were fired because they were mean-spirited. It happens, my lovies. For some of you, you were... Because I was also seeing... For some of you, you could have worked for Walmart. I was seeing Walmart in my mind's eye. Or people that I knew from Walmart when I worked there. But you were fired because they were mean-spirited. For some of you, someone's going to be reaching out to you on Facebook. Or they want to be Facebook friends with you. Or they are Facebook friends with you. Or they're going to want to be Facebook friends with you. But you were fired because they were mean-spirited. And you're going to have some type of come-up. A model, they will reach out to you because your finances are great. Ignore them. For some of you, could be modeling or doing something about model, or they're gonna see you driving around in a new model vehicle. For some, ignore them, or you're gonna post something about modeling or a new model. Take that how it resonates. We got canon law. I miss you, love, dad. Canon law. We got new moon energy. For some of you, you're going to be moving on up, and the mother of your children, new moon energy, or the mother of the children will be moving on up. New moon energy. Someone you don't know or vaguely know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. They are accusing someone out of their own shame. This is the type of person that will accuse you of doing something you're not doing. If they're doing fucking black magic that's driving them crazy, they want others to believe that you're doing it too. It's like, nah, I ain't nothing like you. I'm not, my lovies. For some of you, someone's like, they got you all effed up. Someone who works a 9 to 5 or during a 9 to 5, there are secret rendezvous. For some of you, you could be at work and someone's out here being a jerk behind your back. Someone wants to make a reappearance if it's not the freaking thing, because for some of you, you have an ex that wants to make a reappearance, and the spell work is backfiring and driving them fucking crazy. They're going to they reappear for some reason. This person's a designer. For some of you, someone could be a graphic designer. The spell work is driving them crazy. This person lied on you a lot. For some of you, I am getting a designer or a graphic designer who lied a lot, who gaslit you, who treated you like shit, left you out in the cold, didn't give two fucks, made themselves the victim. They want to reappear because you're going to be doing well. They never expected that. They judged you based on your money for some. They never expected you to do well. Stupid ass. And they hate the truth. DEF. They were only down to fuck, or they wanted to fuck you right away. For some of you, you could have told somebody you didn't want to have sex right away. That's all they cared about. They flirted with your friends too, or they would be willing to. This person hides in a relationship and can't truly be trusted. I feel a hoe. I feel a hoe. I feel a hoe. This person hides in a relationship and cannot truly be trusted. For some of you, you'll be hearing from an ex who's busted and disgusted. I don't care what kind of title this person has. This person in their soul, they're nasty. And they also flirt. They can flirt with even your fucking mother. This person is fucking nasty, and they're looking for a savior when it comes to a fair wage. So for some of you, because they're feeling like you're going to be in center stage, they're going to want to, or they got a tarot reading. For some of you, got an ex who got a tarot reading on you, or this is what you did to an ex, my lovies, and you found out, or someone found out that someone's going to be doing really well. Spirit, your rejection was your protection. For some of you, someone could have left you out in the cold. They could have even kicked you out of a house. They didn't give two shits. They didn't give two shits what happened to you. This is the type of person, they look for the next come up. They don't give two shits about anybody. They don't have no love in their life. They really don't. I don't give a fuck if they're married, because somebody has a wife, supposedly. Or this could be you, my lovies, with this energy. They don't have no love in their life. They really don't. They really don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't do shit like this. Now they want to come back to you because they feel like you're doing well. Or they're going to try to like congratulate you after they talk so much shit about you, slandered you, bashed you, tried to make you look like trash. This is stupid. Someone's stupid. Why would they do this? I don't know. They're going to say, screw it, let's do it anyways. They need an evaluation, and they're looking for a savior. For some of you, someone's going to look for a savior. Or if not a savior, someone's not doing like that terribly financially, but maybe they are going to be. Because right now, they feel like they're okay, but eventually they may not be. It's just that they're not going to be doing as well as you. For some, or you're not going to be doing as well as somebody, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. So they're going to want to like come back to you and use you as a fuck buddy. Because someone's married. 011036 was on the clock. 911 backwards. Someone is backwards. I told you. You got a lot of ass back people. Ass back. Something about hash back. A fake friend. For some of you, you got a fake friend. Who lied, hides in a relationship, who wants a fair wage. This person hides in a relationship and cannot truly be trusted. For some of you, you have a fake friend that I don't care, even if they're with their man, they're going to say they're going to look for a savior in you, to do them a favor because they got to stay with you until things get better with their man or some bullshit. 011111. This is reminding me of something. When I was a doula for a lady. Who's shady. I was a doula for a lady, but I love everybody. I love the baby. I wanted to be there for that baby. This woman, I remember she calls me one night and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I was just studying, actually. I was just studying. I had just finished my homework and I was about to go to sleep. And I'm like, well, I'm about to go to sleep right now. And she's like, can I come stay with you, or can you come stay with me? No, she asked me to come stay with me. And I'm like, come stay with me? Someone has some issues with their uterus. Someone could have a really bad, like, either they get really bad UTIs, or they have some type of really serious STD or STI that they need to check. she said to me, oh, can I come stay with you? And I'm like, stay with me? At the time I had like I was renting a little place, a little Airbnb. And I'm like, I don't think why? What happened? She's like, she was pregnant. She was almost due. And she's like, well, my husband and we got into a really bad argument. I'm like, mind you, they got 3 children. I'm like, no, you can't come stay with me. Spirit's like, no. Spirit's like, I was like, nah, you can't come stay with me. Like, I think you and your husband, that's not my place to be your savior for your relationship. That's you and your husband. And you got 3 children. That's not a good look. I don't think that's a good idea. I really don't. And then the next day, like, she thanked me. She's like, I'm happy that you said what you said. I'm like, what the fuck was I supposed to say? That's not my forte. My lovies. Again, here I'm very, very vocal. Here I allow the spirits to come right through, and this is why someone's a cuckold. For some of you, someone cheats on her husband, and then she's gonna tell you she wants you to save her and help her, and it's bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. She's a liar. I'm just a messenger, my lovies. You can do whatever you want to do. For me, I don't get into stuff like that. Oh, can I come stay with you because I'm having issues with my husband? Nah, honey. You figure that out with your husband. If you want, we can mediate later, but you sleep over my house and your husband over there by himself with your children? How does all that look? No. Nowadays, we have fake witnesses in weddings, right? But the witness is supposed to uphold the fucking integrity of the fucking marriage. No. It's a risk. For some of you, this is risky. It's very risky to be like, oh yeah, you can come stay at my house for a little bit. Do not invite demons into your home. For some of you, I miss you. Love, Dad. Your dad misses you. For some of you, canon law, purple rain, they didn't mean to cause you any pain. Someone with 2+ jobs. Your boyfriend. For some of you, your boyfriend has 2+ jobs. For some of you, you're marrying your boyfriend. For some of you, the mother of your children is going to be a celebrity. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, the mother of your children is going to be a celebrity. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that about a bitch and you treated her like fucking shit? You treated her like she ain't shit. You lied on her. Ain't that some shit, my lovies? Ain't that about a bitch? And she's going to wear provocative attire to tempt the shit out of you. Revenge body energy. And this woman's going to milk the shit out of this. I'm just a messenger. You treated her like she ain't shit. The mother of your fucking children. Ain't that the shit? New moon energy. She's going to be working late. This woman is fucking motivated. That's some shit. Ain't that some shit? Tarot reading. You out here getting tarot reading? You know, you left her for a fucking copycat. For somebody left the mother of their children or a good woman for a fucking copycat who wants to be like her. And you find out that she's the real deal. Celsius, for some of you, Celsius and a tarot reading. Someone got a tarot reading in some type of, something about Mystic Aquarium, Connecticut could be significant for some. But someone got a tarot reading somewhere where the metric system is used. Hurricane season. For some of you could be traveling during a hurricane seasons. There's an abusive parent, physically abusive parent. We have issues with the parents and the children. Over the last few days, it's been present. We got abusive parent physically, hurricane season, tarot reading, setting goals for financial aid. For some of you, you're setting goals. You're going to get financial aid, or you have more, your finances are, someone's working really to recover, financial recovery. Good for you, my lovies. Someone who flirts with your friends in public service. For some of you, someone who's in public service flirts with your friends, flirts with Felicia, flirts with Jasmine or Jasmina. Savvy business deals. They want to apologize or apologize because all they give a fuck about is money. Moving on up, because you're moving on up, but there are delays in your come up, so it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, my lovies. Those that didn't believe in you when you were down, don't worry about it. Because they never saw reality as they should. they didn't see reality. They didn't see it as like you were just in a delayed season. They saw it as, let me get rid of you so I can go do some fuck shit somewhere else, invest somewhere else, not invest time, effort. They don't get to sit at your table, my lovies. They really don't, because they're going to reach out to you because your finances are great and Spirit is asking you to ignore them. I also have another one where it says you need to help them. Spirit saying, no, these people don't deserve it. They are going to reach out to you because your finances are great. Ignore them. Ignore them how they ignored you, because they're not seeing reality as they should, and you are setting goals here. M, N, and O, passion. For some of you, M, N, and O, some type of passion. For some of you, someone who never drinks alcohol. For some of you, we did feel that. Someone who's gone through like some type of shift in their system and they are very sober. They don't drink alcohol. For some of you, we got fleeting emotions in a situation. For some of you, someone's going to be taking care of someone while they are drunk. For some of you, there's a brave soul involved in a situation, but nervous system issues for some. A brave soul does want to apologize as well for some, because they're in something that's loveless. They're in a loveless situation. There's no love in this situation for some. That's crazy, my lovies. That's crazy. I am getting that friend for some. Like, you have somebody that to disprove the fact that this person's fucking messy, male or female, that they're a loosey coochie or a loosey penis. It's so funny. They care about money, or something about no money, and something about Monica, something about Munich, something about Tunic, something about Moni, and something about Monica. But in order to like try to disprove any suspicions of them fucking around with people they shouldn't be fucking around with, they fucking bring their supposed man to a situation. My God. How? Oh my God. How? Wow. Holy cow. For some of you, you deserve this promotion. You're a model. For some of you, a model deserves a promotion. Facebook. They lied and said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. I told you I felt pervert energy in the field. Someone lied and they said they had sex. They never did. They lied and said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. Someone on Facebook. They lied and they said they had sex with someone they did not have sex with. Some people are fucking creepy. This is the type of person you would not want to masturbate to. They want to implant their fucking soul into your consciousness, and you're like, please leave me alone, you monster. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. This is how somebody sees somebody. That's sad. That's really sad. They don't get it. For some of you, you were fired. This could have been someone in a work situation that fired you because they are mean-spirited. Who's a rat. The year of the rat could be significant for some, or a rat is involved in a situation. Or for some of you, someone, I don't know, a blessed heirloom, slow and steady. What did we say? Spirit saying slow and steady wins the race. There's no rush. There's no rush, my lovies. But Spirit just takes you through lessons in life. You don't have to rush to anything. Everything is going to come in divine timing. Spirit takes you through blessings and through lessons and through seasons, so you know what you need to bring and what you need to leave behind. And sometimes you need to leave behind a lot of people that lost their minds, or they're going to. The judgment they casted was based, because they only judge you based on your money or your lack thereof. And now now they're supercharged for that. Now they feel like, or they're going to be supercharged for that. Take that how it resonates. They like to play a lot of mind games with you and had secret rendezvous. They could have pretended like they were out in the middle of the night doing X, Y, or Z, but they were really doing Tivia, Natasha, and Natalia. X, this was your ex, and who's a crooked leader. This person could be in some type of leadership role. I'm getting like a hire or manager, but this person's a crooked leader. They're crooked in their soul. They're going to be crooked in anything else they do. I don't give a fuck how much money they have. It doesn't matter. What title they have, it doesn't matter either. They have a crooked ego and they're a crooked leader. They would have fucked your mother, or they would have fucked your father. This person's a nasty, nasty energy. The backfire, and they lied and said, you could have called them out on certain shit that they would do that you're like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that about you. I don't like you're a little too, I don't know. You noticed something suspicious and they didn't like it. The backfire of the spell work is driving them crazy, but they are going fucking crazy. And for some of you, the trust issues can be overcome. For some of you, the trust issues, I don't know. I think the backfire, the spell work, all the lies, the manipulations, and for some of you, real spell work, it's driving them crazy, and they think that the trust issues can be, for some of you, there's somebody in the field that thinks they could heal a situation. They can't. They really can't. Take what resonates. Jonathan, they really can't. Joshua, Nathaniel, no. Someone thinks that they can, the spell work is driving them crazy. So whatever spell work, someone could have lied and said they fucked you. I'm getting the name Kevin. Someone could have lied and said they fucked somebody that never was interested in them. Not that way anyways. They just wanted to be a friend, but someone's noticed someone's energy's nasty. For someone lied and said that they had sex with you. They think that they can come back and be your friend again. It's never going to be the fucking same. Someone could have also like tried to, there's a lot of shame in the energy. There's a lot of shame, a lot of blame game. They're thinking they can trust again. Or for some of you, again, someone even wanted to like fuck your friend. I think the spell work is backfiring, and they think that the trust issues can be overcome, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like someone's like, please just stay away from me. For some of you, this is an X. 9 to 5, you are in your power. That's nothing else to say. You are in your power. You know what you have to do. That's why the spell work is also backfiring. They want to make a reappearance, and they want to buy people. They want to buy you. They want to buy people with your money for some. We have seen that for some of you, Tony or Tanya or Sonia. They want to buy people with your money or with your notoriety, or buy people into believing. For some of you, oh my God, this is fucking crazy. They want to buy people into believing their stories about you by coming back to reconnect with you in some way. But it's like, you never knew me then. You still don't know me now. You definitely don't know me now. You got a designer here. They like to share sex partners with their friends and discuss their experiences. For some of you, you could have called a designer out on some freaky friend or some weird shit that a friend did. But it's because this person actually likes to share fucking fuck buddies with their friend. A designer, they like to share partners with their sex partners with their friends and discuss their experiences. So this person would have even treated you, I don't know. It's like, even if you were this person's partner and you're like, yo, this person doesn't have respect for you, they would be like, no, that's normal. That's normal. That's how we talk. Like, you let your fucking friend talk about your fucking wife's ass? Get the fuck out of my face. They hate the truth. They hate the truth. And they need mind-altering drugs. For some of you, you may not have known this about somebody. I'm just a messenger. They are accusing someone out of their own shame. They are accusing you out of their own shame. And they wish to take care of you and be your, for some of you, they pretended like they wanted to be your safe haven. They weren't. This is, I'm telling you, for some of you, somebody fucking kicked you out, threw your shit out, and left you out in the street. And then wondered why you fucking were upset. They did it out of a bet. Like, someone could have bet somebody to kick you out. They thought this was fucking funny in a sport. To fucking leave you out. And then wonder why the fuck you're struggling financially. They wish to take care of you and be your safe haven because you got money now. Get the fuck out of my face. Fucking people, some people are disgraceful. Someone you don't even know or vaguely know is trying to get you in trouble with the law. For some of you, being cautious, my lovies. Because you are a prize. You're winning a prize. For some of you, prize money has been in your field, so, you know, take that however Spirit's about to bless you with that. D, E, and F has bias. For some of you, D, the initials D, and they're all types of jacked up emotionally. Jesus. When I do that, when I burp, my lovies, it's because it's the emotions moving through the energies. They're all types of, and usually it's someone that's really backed up. So this person gets a lot of acid. Someone has a lot of what they call acid reflux disease. For some of you, belch. I love you, my lovies. Did you just see what just happened, my lovies? Belch. The spirits love us, my lovies. I love it. I love it. We got right leg. We'll be living on the street. Someone will be living on the street. Someone's right leg will be living on the street. There's some type of Morse code or some type of secret talk. Hanging out on the porch. Morse code, hanging out on the porch. But somebody's living on the street. For somebody could always be like out on a porch. Boom. For some of you, I am getting like someone invites you to their house. There's a lot of pride here, but it's all right. They don't want to be, I guess, judged. I don't know. Graffiti could be significant for some. Someone always invites you to a place and they're like, yeah, come chill on my porch. But they don't live there. That's always coming in. And that's you're like, let's go inside. And they're like, nah, I'm good. If you're willing to help this person, my lovies, have them open up to you. But to have them open up to you just so you know just to confirm something, don't do that. For some of you, don't do that. If you're not going to do anything for this person, at least, if you can't help somebody, don't hurt them. For some of you, someone is entertaining others while dating you. We did see that, my lovies. It's been present the last couple of days. Someone who's been entertaining others while dating you. It's secret. There's a Morse code. There's some type of code language. Someone needs to go to court. Someone needs to go to court. A hidden camera is involved in a situation and someone's going to need to go to court. For trading commodities, some issue with trading commodities for some. For some of you, there's some type of prank. And I told you, for some of you, someone's a fucking psychopath. I told you. What did I say? For some of you, I feel like someone you never was interested in. You were never interested in this person. They couldn't have you as a lover, so they tried turning you into an enemy. Because they couldn't have you as a lover, they tried turning you into an enemy. They started to become stalking of you. They started to try to get you into fights. They started to try to like creep around your house at night. Somebody really turned crazy. For some of you, someone turned really crazy. For some of you, it's someone you barely fucking know. They couldn't have you as a lover, so they turned you into an enemy. This person could have even lied and said they had sex with you and they never fucking did. For some of you, this is what you did to somebody. I'm just a messenger. Someone went fucking nuts. And there's a secret, there's a crime. Someone committed a crime. There's a secret hidden camera for some involved in a situation. They couldn't have you as a lover, so they tried turning you into an enemy. And something underground or something was done underground. They were left on standby. You never responded to this person because for some of you, you could have seen that somebody was just really creepy. So it's like, how do you have a conversation with a creep? You can't. They wanted to kidnap you for some, or they were thinking about kidnapping you. This was coming in. I'm just a messenger. They have a mind made up, but the way I'm getting it is they made up a bunch of shit in their mind about you, about what they thought they were going to do or not do with you or to you, and it was all just made up. So now they're having a huge tower just inside of themselves, but they want to involve you because they've made it, it's almost, they think it's about you, but it was never about you. It was all in their head. Someone lived out a fairy tale about you in their head. And you left it, this is someone you left on standby. You're not even interacting with this person. For some of you, you could have like had a final like discussion with this person, like, nah, something. But you notice that this person, like, you can't go back and forth with this person. If this is not the type of person to be like, I respect that, you know, we could stay cool. This person became crazy because it's the end of the road. You know that this is the end of the road. For some of you, you're focused on businesses. For some of you, you're focused on your projects. For some of you, someone does want to like close a business. I am getting that. For some of you, someone wanted to put something in your drink. They were projecting to put something in your drink. I told you, for someone's a nasty person. Nasty person. For some of you, a Titan loves the truth. For some of you, there's a Titan who loves the truth. They love the truth. For some of you, your family members, what did we say about the family from the beginning? I told you, your family members cannot be trusted. I saw this earlier when we were talking about it. I saw this earlier when the energy was coming in. When I say like when we were talking about it, is because it's almost like having a conversation on the soul level with the energies. That's not almost, that's what it is. Your family members cannot be trusted and they're reading some type of books. Your ex is too confused on what you are. Your ex is too focused. For some of you, your ex is too confused. And for some of you, your ex is also too focused on what you are doing, or there's an ex, or you as an ex, my lovies, you could be too focused on your ex. For some, we did see that. For some of you, their mind is also made up, or someone's making stuff up about their ex, or you're doing this, and it's like, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. I've seen that little girl with the little seatbelt and her dad's like, can I help you? Like, somebody believes that they can come in and offer help to an ex and that they're going to take it as like, worry about yourself. Because I think that chapter is closed for some. This is just a prank. For some of you, they made up a prank. It's all make believe. I'm telling you, for some of you, there are a few people living like make-believe stories about what's going to happen in your life with them. I'm just a messenger. And they got mind-altering drugs. This is not helping them. They are trying to force a connection. I told you. I don't feel like, for some of you, there are certain people, I don't think you're even like concerned. They're really making stuff up about what's going to happen, what you're thinking. These people, they're channeling energy. They want to be like you. For some of you, there's a reason why you're connecting with this. For some of you, you have the gift, or you have a version of this gift. It doesn't have to be exactly the same way or to the same intensity or whatever, but you get, you have your own gift. And these people may even think that they understand your gift. They too, it's like, you could not be further from the fucking truth. That's the problem. We ain't gonna solve it. They're like, how we gonna solve it? By yourself. Like, they want to even include you in like problem solving. Like, I don't know, my lovies. For some of you, something. Anyways, my lovies, that was interesting. 132.30. I wanted to do you justice, my lovies. Anyways, stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you. And the name Veronica for some. And someone needs to get an STD check or an STI check, or someone has a really serious sexually transmitted disease that they got from their sleazeball of an ex who plays with hex work. Ooh, my lovies. Ooh, for somebody's suffering. This feels like herpes. When I channel people's energies with herpes, it's so painful, my lovies. It really is. It's disdainful too, because for somebody could have avoided this if they weren't trying to compete for a jerk. I'm just a messenger. And it's like this person, for some of you, there's somebody that thinks that they need to see a shrink. They really do. There's somebody that thinks that an ex wants this man too. I'm getting a female, but male, female, take it how it resonates. And don't nobody want that creep. They really don't. Somebody really doesn't even want them. But I think for some of you, you have delusional people playing mind games with others based on their projections with you. So like, if you have an ex that you have, like, you're done with these people. You're done with this ex-friend, ex-lovers, ex-hex work. You're done with all this bullshit. And then you have these people still living their lies in their mind, and they go and they talk to other people about their fucking lies that they live in their mind. And it's like, leave me alone. It's like, I'm not fucking interested. I really am not. The problem is, because for some of you, I feel like these people rejected you at some point, or this is what you did to somebody, my lovies. And now, but they didn't do it seriously. They were not sincere. And now you are sincerely done. And they have like a hard time accepting that. I'm just the messenger. Like, and then they're crazy people around them that unfortunately were negatively influenced by them. They too have an issue accepting that you really have, you're not about the beef. Like, I have no beef with any of you. This is how the energies are coming in. It's almost like a bunch of people wanting to like come after you. That's how it's coming in for some of you. You have like a bunch of people, trying to like get in your space, an ex who's attached to another person, to their ex, and it's just like, or people that you don't even know, but they all want to kind of like, it's like all these energies want to show up, and it's just like, release. Go, be in peace. May you be in peace. And may our paths never cross again. Because I just want to be at peace with your sister friend. You want to be at peace with me, my lovies? Anyways, my lovies, stay well. I love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons. And I hope that you believe me. I have given this to my heart, my lovies. Stay well, my lovies, because your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, and forever, homies. Mwah. Peace.